I once believed marriage meant closeness, two souls moving toward each other, not apart. But with Emma, my wife of 7 years, the distance only grew wider. Not through screaming fights, but through something quieter, her rejection. It began in small ways. At dinner, I'd place my hand over hers, and she'd slip away. At night, I'd inch closer, only for her to slide to the edge of the bed. I told myself it was stress, exhaustion, or some passing phase. But weeks turned into months, and every time I reached for her waist, I was met with the same cold words, "Not now. I'm tired." Every refusal wasn't just physical. It was emotional dismissal. I started to question her love. I started to question my worth. When I asked if something was wrong, she brushed me off. "You're imagining it. Not everything is about intimacy." With each excuse, the wall between us grew higher. Then one night, I reached to stroke her hair. She slapped my hand aside and snapped, "Can you stop? You're suffocating me." That cut deeper than any fight. My love, suffocating. That night, staring at the ceiling, I realized I was clinging to someone who no longer existed. The next morning, I didn't reach for her hand. I didn't ask about her day. I simply drank my coffee and left without a word. At first, she didn't notice. A few days of silence must have felt like relief. But as I withdrew further, the absence of my presence weighed heavier than my touch ever had. I stopped checking in, stopped sending little texts. I stayed late at work and spent evenings in the study. Soon, her irritation surfaced. "Why are you so quiet? Are you mad?" I only shrugged. My distance wasn't anger, it was clarity. If she didn't want me when I gave myself freely, she wouldn't have me at all. 2 weeks later, I came home late. Emma was pacing, phone in hand, panic in her eyes. "Where were you? You didn't answer my calls." I raised an eyebrow, calm, detached. "I was out." "Does it matter?" Her lips parted. For the first time in months, fear flickered in her eyes. "Of course it matters. Do you even care about this marriage anymore?" The irony nearly made me laugh. She, who had pushed me away, now demanded reassurance. "Emma," I said evenly, "you shut me out for months. You told me I was suffocating you. So I gave you space. Isn't this what you wanted?" Her face crumbled. She had no excuse. Only silence. That night, I didn't sleep beside her. I went to the guest room, not from anger, but because the pull was gone. In the morning, she lingered in the doorway, staring like I was a stranger. I offered no smile, just dressed and left. Days turned into weeks. She began reaching out, asking me to watch a show, cooking my favorite meals. I answered politely, but with no warmth. The wall she built now stood in front of her, and she couldn't climb it. Then came the breaking point. One evening, I found her waiting at the door, eyes red, voice trembling. "I can't do this anymore. You're ignoring me, and it's driving me insane. I feel like I've lost control." "Control?" I repeated. "You lost control the moment you decided my presence didn't matter. You wanted freedom from me. Now you have it. How does it feel?" Tears spilled as she whispered, "I didn't mean it. I thought you'd always chase me. I never believed you'd stop." Her words revealed the truth. She took me for granted. She thought my love was endless. But I wasn't a shadow. "I won't beg for scraps of affection," I told her. "I deserve a partner who values me." She collapsed, sobbing, calling my name as if it might tether me. But inside, I'd already let go. By withdrawing, I had found my strength. And in her panic, I saw her greatest fear. It wasn't losing control. It was losing me. For the first time, I didn't feel rejected.